Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified first for all my new videos. Hey my lovely foodies, today I'm gonna show you a very filling recipe with lots of flavors and spices in it in a perfect street style way, that is Schezwan Frankie. This spicy Frankie is loaded with goodness which is sure to satisfy your taste buds when you're hungry and craving for something very spicy and filling. So without any delay, let's get started. So to prepare this tasty Schezwan Frankie, first up in a bowl, I'm going to add in the all-purpose flour, that is maida. So here I'm taking 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, and to this I'm going to add just half cup of wheat flour. This will help in rolling the dough well. Next goes in some salt and a tablespoon of oil, and mix everything really well first with the help of your hands, and then start adding water little at a time to knead the dough. Knead the dough for a while until everything pulls together to make a semi-soft dough out of it. You can see this is a semi-soft dough. Cover it with a damp cloth and let it rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. Till then we can do our other preparations. So next, for making homemade chatpata Frankie masala, here in a bowl I'm mixing a few spices. So first goes in 2 teaspoons of red chilli powder. Then goes in 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of dry mango powder. I'm taking a little black pepper powder also, with a very little salt, and mix everything really well. So this is our tasty and aromatic homemade Frankie masala. But if you don't want to make this masala at home, you can simply get the store-bought ones, or you can also use little pav bhaji masala for this. That also works great for this dish. So this masala is ready, keep this aside. Next up, in a pan, heat some oil. Once heated, add in the ginger garlic crush to it. Saute just for a while. Next goes in some finely chopped green chillies. Fry these also, followed by the onions. So here I'm using say about half of onion, and let the onions cook for about 2 to 3 minutes or until they turn slightly golden brown in color and tender. We don't want to overcook these and make it dark. So keep this on low to medium flame. Now keeping the flame on low, we'll add in the red chilli powder, very little turmeric powder, and then 2 to 3 teaspoons of prepared Frankie masala. You can see this freshly made Frankie masala. Toss everything really well, and before it starts to burn, we'll sprinkle very little water into it, say about 1 to 2 tablespoons of water, so that the masalas are cooked through and they don't burn at the bottom of the pan. So you can see these masalas have cooked nicely with the water. Now we'll add in the boiled and mashed potatoes, some salt, and give everything a good mix so that the potatoes are well covered with the masala just for a minute. So keep tossing it just for a minute or two until the potato mixture is nicely combined with all the spicy and tasty masalas and becomes little dry. Lastly, I'm going to add some fresh coriander and again mix. So it's done enough. Do not overcook this. Switch off the flame and let the mixture cool down a bit. Meanwhile, the dough is also ready. Put a teaspoon of oil over it and again knead it just for a while, and then take small portions of the dough. Roll it between your palms to make a roundel out of it. And then with the help of some dry flour, start rolling it to make a round sheet out of it, just normally how you prepare rotis or chapatis. And it should not be very thick or very thin also. So this is how it looks. This is ready. Likewise, prepare all the sheets. Place this over a pan or a tawa over medium-high heat and let it cook on first side just for 30 to 40 seconds. And then flip and cook on another side for another 30 to 40 seconds just to get a half-cooked roti out of it. So do not overcook at this point of time. We'll be cooking it later again. So basically we need semi-cooked rotis at this point of time. You can also use some tortillas or leftover chapatis for this. Likewise, prepare all the rotis and stack them in a damp muslin cloth so that they don't dry out. So you can see this is how the rotis look when they're half done. I've prepared all of them. Keep this aside. Now take a small portion of the potato mixture. You can make an oblong or kebab shape out of it. So today I'm making this oblong shape, but if you want you can simply make round patties also, or whichever shape you're comfortable with. So this we are preparing for stuffing. Press it slightly. So these patties are ready. Next, heat some oil and place these over the hot pan. Let it cook for 1 to 2 minutes on either sides, flipping and cooking as desired. Keep pressing lightly to cook it evenly, and it will become little crispy also. If you want more crispy, you can cook it for a little more time. And you can see this. This is how it looks. These are ready. So these patties are also ready. Now for assembling, heat some butter on a pan and place the half-cooked rotis over it. Let it cook on high flame for 30 seconds first, and again flip it over, applying some butter, and cook again just for a while without overcooking it. It becomes quite buttery and soft. Remove it onto a platform, and then we'll assemble some Schezwan sauce all over to cover it. It looks so spicy and tempting. You can check the link below for my homemade Schezwan sauce recipe. Next, we'll sprinkle some onions all over to cover the top, followed by some finely chopped cabbage. If you don't like cabbage, you can simply skip it. Next, I'm going to sprinkle the prepared Frankie masala, some fresh coriander, and then place the potato stuffing in the center and pat it a bit to cover the roti. Now start rolling it to make a Frankie out of it. So I'm going to roll this to make a Frankie or roll out of it. You can see so yummy it's looking. It looks so moist and juicy and spicy with all the things we have put inside this. I'm sure you guys will like it. Likewise, you can prepare all the Frankies. I'll break one and show you the texture inside. It's so moist and juicy. It's looking so colorful also with the Schezwan sauce. Guys, do try this. I'm sure you will like it. So if you found the video helpful in any way, do like the video, share the video with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel for more such delicious and lip-smacking recipes. Enjoy! Happy cooking!